Look around you. We live in an era where we are hyper-connected, yet deeply fractured. We are told we can control everything: our image, our wealth, our future. Yet, a single unexpected email, a passing insult, or a sudden change in fortune can leave us shattered for days. Why are we so fragile? 2,000 years ago, the most powerful man in the world sat in a dark military tent, fighting a plague and an empire's collapse. He didn't look for comfort. He looked for truth. Today, we reveal the 15 brutal truths of Stoicism that will dismantle your illusions, shield your peace, and forge a mind of absolute steel. The modern crisis isn't that life is harder, it's that we have forgotten how to suffer. We have traded resilience for convenience. Every time we react to an insult, chase validation from strangers, or obsess over a future we cannot predict, we hand over the keys to our mental kingdom. We become slaves to circumstance. Epictetus, a man born into literal slavery who rose to become a master philosopher, realized a truth most people ignore. You cannot choose your external circumstances, but you always choose how you respond to them. Let us begin with the first truth. You suffer more in imagination than in reality. The great philosopher Seneca warned us that we humans have a deeply self-destructive tendency to always run ahead of disaster by rehearsing pain in our minds. We lie in a comfortable bed, yet our minds are enduring bankruptcy, betrayal, or the worst kind of failures. You sweat, weep, and fear a scenario that has never happened and might never appear. Stop torturing yourself with the ghosts of the future. You can only live and fight right here, in this very moment, where the only reality belongs to you. The second truth, the dichotomy of control, is your only shield. Learn to divide the world around you into two distinct columns: what belongs to you and what absolutely does not. Extreme weather, fluctuations in the global economy, or even malicious judgments from others. All of these belong in the external column. Conversely, your thoughts, your actions, the way you react, and your virtue are the only things you hold. When you exhaust your energy trying to control what you cannot, you invite utter helplessness. But when you focus exclusively on what you can change, you become invincible to any chaos. The third truth, no one can hurt you without your own consent. Remember the immortal words of the philosopher Emperor Marcus Aurelius: choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. An insult, a contemptuous look, or a foul play from a colleague, in essence, these are just harmless sound waves or mechanical movements in space. They possess no inherent power to pain you. They only truly become a sharp blade when your wounded ego picks them up and drives them straight into your own chest. The power to allow someone to break your heart always rests firmly in your hands. The fourth truth, comfort is a beautifully deceptive prison. Seneca always advised his students to periodically practice poverty. This means voluntarily stepping out of your comfort zone, choosing to eat the plainest food, wearing the roughest clothes, or walking in the cold rain. When you dare to face this and realize you can still survive, still stand resilient through the harshest circumstances, the fear of losing comfort completely vanishes. You are no longer imprisoned by conveniences, and no one will ever be able to use material things to manipulate you. This fourth truth leads directly to the fifth truth. Your life is a product of your thoughts. Your mind is the ultimate lens that decides whether the world around you is a living hell or a paradise. If you constantly feed your mind with resentful memories, petty jealousy, and vague anxieties, your reality will be stained dark with suffering. Protect and guard the thoughts inside your head, just like the most elite army guarding a solid fortress against the enemy. The sixth truth, death is not in the future, it is happening right now. Carve the philosophy of memento mori deep into your soul. Many of us live as if we are immortal, constantly delaying important matters, delaying apologies, delaying living true to ourselves while waiting for a perfect moment. But the truth is, All the time that passed before this very second already belongs to death. Every second you breathe is a second you consume your life. Act, love, and be resilient right now, because this breath could be your very last. The seventh truth: the obstacle is the way. When a great fire encounters obstacles like dry branches or fierce winds, it is not extinguished. Quite the contrary, it consumes those obstacles, turning them into fuel to burn even more violently and brilliantly than ever before. Every difficulty, every adversity, and every blocker that appears in your life is not a dead end to stop you. They appear to challenge, to train, and to serve as opportunities for you to practice the highest virtues of a human being. The eighth truth: silence is often the greatest answer. In a loud world where everyone tries to scream to prove themselves, maintaining silence is a form of supreme power. You do not need to have an opinion on everything happening around you, nor do you have an obligation to stand up and explain or hit back at every criticism from those who do not understand you. True strength lies in the ability to let toxic noise pass straight through your body without shifting a single thread of your soul. The ninth truth: stop expecting everyone to always be honest with you. Marcus Aurelius wrote that every morning he woke up, he reminded himself that today he would meet selfish, deceitful, arrogant, and ungrateful people. Expecting a bad person to act kindly is just as foolish as demanding a fig tree bear ripe grapes. When you accept the complex nature of human beings as an inevitable law of nature, you will never again feel shocked, disappointed, or angry in the face of betrayal. The 10th truth: you are not as important as you think you are. An overinflated ego is the most dangerous enemy, destroying your resilience. When you live under the illusion that the universe revolves around you, you will see every minor inconvenience, like a late bus or a stranger's glare, as a massive injustice of fate. Look up at the night sky and realize your smallness and finitude amidst the millions of years of history. This truth does not make you weak. It liberates you from the heavy pressure of false self-importance. The 11th truth: true wealth is wanting less. A person who owns millions of dollars and holds endless real estate, yet inside their heart constantly craves more, is still forever a destitute beggar and a slave to their own desires. True freedom does not lie in the ability to buy anything you like, but in the ultimate capacity to not depend on or need them to feel happy and complete. The 12th truth: Amor, Fati, love your fate. The peak of the Stoic spirit does not stop at enduring or resigning yourself to the bad things that happen. It is actively loving them. Look at the most violent twists and turns as an artistic climax in the novel of your life. Without challenges, without scars, your story would be dreadfully dull. Turn every tragedy into the most precious material to forge a greater version of yourself. The 13th truth: self-pity is a slow-acting poison. Crying out, "Why me?" never changes what has already occurred. This universe operates according to its own cold laws, and it does not owe you a single apology. Sitting in a corner, nursing your pain, and blaming circumstances only leaves you weaker and depleted day by day. Stand up, brush the dirt off your clothes, and ask yourself the only constructive question that matters: what do I do next to move forward? The 14th truth: value your dignity over your reputation. Reputation is merely what others fabricate and think about you. It can change as swiftly as the wind outside. Today they praise you. Tomorrow they can trample you down into the deep mud. But dignity is who you truly are when standing alone in the dark, where there are no stage lights. Reputation is a vanity that stays behind in this world, while dignity and a steadfast character are the things that will follow you to the very end of your life. And the final truth, the 15th truth: the ultimate citadel always lies within you. No close friend, no stable job, and no massive fortune can guarantee you absolute security against the storms of life. The only refuge, the most solid and unshakable fortress, is the inner citadel, a mind trained through discipline, clarity, and unyielding courage. You must build this fortress with your own hands every single day, through the smallest habits and every decision to stand firm against hardship. Stoicism is not about trying to eradicate your emotions entirely to become an unfeeling machine. Stoicism is about understanding reality so deeply that no external force can shake your roots. It is the grand realization that between the stimulus from the outside environment and your response, there is always a space. And it is within that space that your freedom of choice and your ultimate power are born. Tomorrow, the world out there will continue to find ways to test you. It will throw noise, anger, and chaos your way. But you already hold the map of wisdom. You already know where the most solid fortress lies. The only question left is, will you actively step inside the citadel to master your life? Or will you continue to stand outside and let the storms wash you away? If these ancient truths have touched the deepest depths of your soul, walk this path with us. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment about the truth you needed to hear most today, and turn on notifications. Let us journey together on this path of wisdom. Stay strong, stay stoic,